Hello, hello. Good morning, everybody. Good to see ya. Oh, rainy day today. A little cool out as well, actually. I got pants on today, man. Could have even worn a little sweater. I feel like a sweater wouldn't have been out of the picture today. Oh, hell yeah, Irish. He's gaming. He's gaming, bud. Oh, my dumbass are at the golf balls.
We are family. Yeah, 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 yeah. All your brothers, sisters, and me.
7 ago our fathers brought forth on this continent a new nation, conceived in liberty, and dedicated to the proposition that all men are created equal. Ham love, ham love, ham love, ham love.
Oh, I don't know what we're going to do today. I haven't decided yet. Regular round, forward tee, one man scramble. They punched the greens yesterday, so I don't expect the greens to be great. So maybe doing something fun would be the play. Ooh, get a little deep squat in here. Oh, a little morning yoga stream. Yeah. I hit that thing higher than Senator Socks, yeah. All right, let's get the little practice range rolling. I'm gonna come out here one day with the TVs, get this set up for chat. And fire. There it is. Hey, Balls, thanks for the 31, brother. You the man, buddy. Good morning. What's up, chat? Good to see everybody today. Welcome in, guys. Lots of Hanley golfers in the chat today. Absolute pleasure to be out here with you guys. Honestly, this is perfect golf weather without the moisture, you know? Things will be a little wet around the course, but it's a great temperature. And I'm way too high today. Hey, look at my new head cover. Pretty clean, right? I kind of like it. At first I didn't like it, but then when I seen it on the club, I liked it. Nothing crazy. Something light. Honestly, the music they're playing is low-key pretty good. I don't know what this is, but I'm down. I'm at the Top Golf. Yeah. That's what it reminds me of, like a Top Golf style. Crap. Pulled that one a little bit. Oh, I tried to change my grip there, and that was not good. Shanked that one. I feel like I'm a little stronger today. I'm kind of pulling everything a little bit. I hit him well, they're just a little pulley. What do you guys think we should do, chat? Start putting the votes in chat. What do we want to do? We want to do forward tee. Should we do what's another challenge we could do? We already did the scramble. We already did the forward tee. What's next? What's next?
We are family. Yeah, 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 yeah. All your brothers, sisters, and you.
Oh my god, 72 years of awesomeness. Let's fucking go. Ham love party hat, ham love
Hey, yo, this air's
party
heavy,
hat,
man.
ham love party
Heavy air
hat.
is back today. I feel like the ball's not going as far as it usually does, or I just need to hit him a little bit better. Fucking tried to keep that elbow tucked too much there. This song's freaking me out now. I can't swing with this little melody out of the background. Hey Greeny, thanks brother for the 6 years and welcome back, my dude, absolute stud in the chat today. We got Greeny and the balls, a couple lads today. Thank you, Greeny. That'll play all day. That'll play all day. slowly, but that'll play. Alright, 3-wood's feeling good today. We're not going to waste too many of those. We are not going to waste too many of those. Whittle fat, a whittle fat. I'm starting to hate these mats, I won't lie. I'm a grass guy. More courses need to go back to grass range, especially with how much they're charging these days. I definitely don't have to be worried about the water on hole 1 based on these driver swings. That's for sure. Need to get on one of these boys. Fucking hell, everything's a moonshot today. Moonshot Manny. Oh, a new driver should be here soon. I'm actually kind of excited for that. I think it'll probably take like another week. Here, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get the balls in the bucket. I'm gonna bring those over to the chipping green. We're gonna hit a few chips, and then we're gonna go tee off. Let me just put these clubs back. Yeah, low. We're getting all the spillover from you guys down in Florida from the hurricane, right? Isn't that thing getting close? Down there in Florida, I think we're starting to get the outer bands of it. It's supposed to be like a little rainy and actually kind of chilly this week. It's like freaking literally like 72 degrees out here with like 0 humidity. Feels like fall. Looks like Basic Golf is going to win today, which is fine. Ooh, I almost stepped in a puddle. Good puddle dodge there, buddy. I had the extra close up this morning. What time do we got? 8:54. Perfect. I got 15 minutes. Go hit a couple chips. I don't think there's any point of rolling putts because they literally just aerated the green yesterday. So the green's going to be, you know, how the greens are going to be today, which is not, it's going to not be great. I will say the lakes held up pretty good after this punch because it's not like the first aeration of the year. It's their second. So with that being said, hopefully they'll be in a little bit better shape than after they do the first one of the year, but it'll still be bumpy. That's golf in a nutshell, but I'm going to start doing a little series where we come out here and do some putting and chipping stuff and really try to hammer it home before we wrap it up for the day, you know? Make like X amount of putts from certain distance. Nice howdy. Chips, all that type of stuff. I'm glad I saved a couple range balls because there's nothing over here. Also, I need to buy a new towel. I keep forgetting my frickin' towel. Really bad day to forget your towel on the golf course. Really bad day. Mine like fell off. Lost the hook for it, so it's just been a floating towel for a while. Yeah, gloomy day. I'll take it though. I don't mind this weather. It's not horrible. Great start, great start. I don't even know what that was. I was like trying something in my head. Oh, this is tough scene, boys. Tough scene. Not trying that anymore. I watched this video from Evan Thompson, and he was like, keep your head in front of the ball when you chip. Well, Evan, I just did that, and I duffed 2 in a row. So is it you or is it me, baby? Oh, knives now. Great start here. 2 duffs, 2 butter knives. Score predictions out because short game is in shambles this morning. There you go. Brought it back with those 2 there. Well, mainly just that one. 2 lost. Roll it a little bit. Oh no, it's gonna be weird because they aerated yesterday and then it's wet. I could see it being a little bit of a soft, really putting, really slow greens. Because even these low ones are kind of fizzling up pretty quickly. That one rolled out a little bit more, but high ones are not rolling out. I don't know, greens could be a little bit tricky. Little bit tricky today. We'll hit these last ones and then I think it'll be our time to shine. Oh my God, yeah, these greens are just like, it's almost like wet sand. It just stops right on there. All right. We got some feels going. You know what I got to start doing? Why do I feel like all really good golfers never start with their warm up on the driving range? You ever see that? Think about that. They all start like putting or wedges. Is it because putting or wedges help establish a better body feel early on than going to the range and whacking balls? It's got to be. Absolutely got to be. Yo, what? Wedgley, bro? Wedgley? I'm not gonna lie, I've really enjoyed the content collab between Taco, Sam, and Luke, and Toombs, and Wesley and George. I actually really enjoyed it. Some more of the videos that came out later on from that link up was really good. It was really good. Guys, anybody who signed up for the outing, make sure you keep an eye on your inboxes or whatever you signed up with as your point of contact. We're going to be having our follow-up email go out this week. It's going to just kind of give everybody a status update as to where we're at, what to expect, what's going on with the outing and whatever. And if you haven't signed up, we still have signups open for like 2-3 more weeks. Would love to have you out this year. We're closing in on 40 golfers again, so we're right in that same area, so all good things there. We got some cool prizes and stuff in the works. If anybody would like to make a donation to the charity raffle, please just reach out via email or DM or something like that, and we could take it from there. And yeah, that's that. Hey, good morning.
How you doing today?
I'm well. How are you today?
Good.
9:10.
Yeah, you're by yourself.
Yep, that's right. Just me today.
Yeah, Sam, right?
Yep, that's right,
Yeah.
sir. Thank you, sir.
Yes,
Appreciate
sir.
you. 90 degrees or cart path
yes,
only?
90,
Okay,
yeah.
we're lucky so far still. I saw the email this morning, but I wasn't sure if it was going to
Yeah,
change.
and it's spin position 2 today.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Number 2, 90 degrees. All right. All right. Ain't nothing left but to play some golf. I've been playing a lot of TP5Xs lately. But I did find a couple Pro Vs the other day, so hopefully we won't lose these TP5Xs, but we'll try some Pro Vs next. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to just play some standard golf today. We'll play from our normal tee box, nothing different. Just some regular old golf, and we'll see how we can do. We got a 350-yard par 4 to start. Pretty short, pretty easy, actually. Little wind off the right side today. Always nice. Pushes you away from that agua. Let me fix this really quick. Let's go right side of the tee box more so we can actually see the tee shot of it. Oh, I didn't fix that. That made that worse. Yeah, that looks pretty good. A little bit of a hurt wind today, actually. It's in your face and coming off this right side hard. Try to aim towards that bunker. Biggest concern is we just don't want this to get pulley with the wind. Oh, get down. Don't go in the bunker. Might roll right in the bunker. Struck well. Have a good one.
You too.
All right, let's go see. Hit it well. Contact was good. Felt like we got center club face there. Decent swing on it. Little pulley, little drawy, whatever you want to call it on a Tuesday morning. You know what I'm saying? And I think I see us just short of the bunker danger. No bunker, but it doesn't matter. Just hope I could get some feet on it. Throw a little butter up there. What happened on this fairway? Did somebody like drag the mower? Maybe they did this on purpose? Oh no, this looks weird, doesn't it? I'm not sure, I've never seen that before. Chat, grass experts, tell me. All right, we stayed out of the bunker. Looks like we could get some toes on it. It says it's playing about 110 to the middle. Just don't know if these are going to run when they land or if they're going to plug when they land. We'll play the first one that it's going to run. I don't know if I like that. With the wind too, wet, heavy air, windy. .115 to the pin. I was going to play it like a 110 land. A little bit of wind here. And I'm worried about the ball not rolling out. Oh, bad swing, Sam. I lunged right at it, eh, chat? Okay. Lunged right at it. I choked down on a club. Didn't work out well. Let's fill our sand and go make a par. I felt it too. As soon as I started my downswing there, I came down into the ball, and that's why I just hit that. Got to remember, keep this beautiful 6'4" frame upright. Let it get to the ball. Don't go stabbing at it. Oh, you think those are just clippings? Ah, okay. Yeah, I could imagine why they didn't blow them off to the rough because of the freaking little crappy weather right now. So imagine that maybe something happened with that. There it is. There's New Balance Droovy right there, baby. That's what I'm talking about, baby. New Balance Droovy. All right. Well, hey, look at the little osprey there. That's cool. Hey, dude. Not the result we were looking for here. Bit of a mishit there. But like I said, doesn't matter. Put one up here. We're going to maybe go just left of the pin. Use that slope a little bit. Hopefully get this one back there. A little wet grass here. And it's gonna come out probably pretty hot. I mean, it wasn't terrible. I think I would have liked to start that a little bit more left, and I would have been more pleased. But we got a club on it. Gave ourselves a roll here. Probably about 7 feet, 8 feet. I'm horrible at judging distance. Not gonna lie. Below the hole as well. Gives us a good run at it, hopefully. Oh yeah, Shandy. Sandy Koufax out here today on the greens. All right, I mean, it's a pretty straightforward putt. I see it pretty straight up the whole way, and then maybe it just wants to go to the right. Your guys is left, right at the cup, but I guess you never really know when you're putting over all these holes what line the ball is going to take. I'm also slightly worried about the speed. Big feels putt here for the par. Ooh, I put a good roll on that. Take the bogey and we move on. I fancy my odds there on a non-Sandy Koufax. All right, I mean, hey, not a terrible hole in hindsight. Really, the only thing that goes wrong there is the approach shot with the iron, which has, been my struggle all season. It's been improving a lot. That one not pleased with, but we'll take our 5 here on 1. Decent chip up. A good putt. Could have dropped. Could have not dropped. Nice peaceful morning here on the eastern shore of Maryland. And we're on hole number 2 coming up. Pretty par 3. See if we got any hecklers today. I don't think so, though. It's early. They got a bunch of people staying in the houses, but they're probably sleeping. Tell you, that'd be a fun stream to do, too. We got a twosome in front of us. We will probably play a little 2-ball after this hole. Give them a little bit more room. There's llamas at Talamore. Oh, hell yeah, Big Perm. You did like a different trip to Pinehurst. ChatGPT says that's what... Oh, okay, look at this. Mowing too early when the grass is still wet. Well, Tobacco Road started getting expensive when they started becoming like a top-rated course, yeah? I always go to the rain. Yeah, that's true. You never know if you're jacked. Bro, you get llama caddies at Talamore? Bro, that's content. I just imagine streaming and I just had a llama next to me the whole time. That's content. Yo, what's up, Keith? Probably just playing 9 today. But I mean, my motto is if we're on a generational run through 9, I might just stick around and play 18, I'm battling some shoddy weather. This week, I was actually, it was raining by my house, but not raining here. So I don't know if that means the rain's coming this way. I was looking at the radar. It looks pretty clear until 12-ish. But yeah, I've been battling some inclement weather this week. Yeah, I got to get a scorecard. I always forget this fucking command. I'll get a scorecard overlay. Should I hit up Bourne asking if he can chef me up one? Excuse me. Sorry, I'm trying to figure this out really quick. I forgot. I'm just looking up the command. I forgot what it is. Yeah, that's the plan. We're going to switch to a corner scorecard. The last one was cool, but it was a little bit too big and invasive. Thank you, Bourne. Let's be honest, though. How many people actually even read the title to put out a command? You know? Ain't many. All right, boys. Here we are. Par 3. It's looking like they're a little bit back today. It was 145 from the cart. So I'm going to go ahead and say that it's playing like, based on where the pin is, it's probably playing like a 150. Air is heavy today. I think I've been used to some more thin air here on the golf course. I got a green tee. That means this ball's going on the green tee. Cut. I hate this green tee. It was bad luck. In the bunker. In the bunker. I played that to the left side of the green with a little cut, which is a harder shot because I think you got more distance to cover based on how the green and the bunker there carve out. That would have been one that we probably wanted to play with a draw there. Just take out that longer part of the, should have used the white tee. Yeah, dude, right? The white tee would have got me on the green. The green tee got me on in the white sand. You ain't lying, buddy. I didn't hit it well. I didn't hit it poorly. I just didn't smack that ass. Needed to hit that with a little bit more margarine, you know? That was like, I hit that like, you know when you take a butter stick out of the fridge and you try to spread it on toast or something? That's kind of how I hit that one, a little thick, you know? Damn, there's a lot of fucking sand on some of these spots on the green. Holy moly. Not that much of a difference between the bunker and the green. at this point. All right, bunkers are should be a little bit compact. There's some rain. I kind of see this top level looks a little bit harder. Might make this a little bit heavier though, but I guess it all depends on how we pick this one out of here. Oh, go up a little bit, bud. It's not horrible, but you give that some more. Yeah, actually, it was pretty bad when I look at it from back here. It's a hard putt. All right, we're gonna go uphill here through the sand, and it should break to your guys' right, which would be my left. I see a big right to left here. Might be a little bit determined on the speed. Like I said, and these are the putts I hate after aeration because I'm putting over the lines. I'm not putting with the lines. I feel like we're probably prone to some more variance on the ball path type shit. Damn, it's a good roll again. I want those to start dropping. That would be nice. Honestly, the speed's not horrible. They're rolling pretty decent. I'm not seeing it hop too much. Good knowledge to have moving into our next holes. All right, bogey, bogey. And clean ones too, not horrible ones. Just missing par there by about a half an inch. Yeah, dude, that's what we were talking about the other day, even with golf. Like, it's like sometimes you hit good shots, you get bad breaks. Sometimes you hit bad shots and you get good breaks, you know? It's just how it goes. So that's how I've been just trying to focus on things lately. It's just like, what am I doing and how is it working out? You know, if we hit a putt like that and it doesn't go in, it is what it is. It is what it is. A little shadowy over here. And if I wanted to get a par, well, I shouldn't have hit it in the bunker. You know, Bear Down? I always like to say in those, I didn't deserve it. You know, it would have dropped if I deserved it, and would have been a nice sandy save though, that's for sure. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we are, par 4, number 3. This is a extreme dogleg to the left. We're gonna look to play a tee shot right at those trees. Hope that has a little draw. If it doesn't have a little draw, not a big deal. Little miss out right, doesn't kill you. Just gives you a little bit of a longer club into the hole. Why can't I do it? Because I like messing with you, bud. I like seeing you type the command in there and being confused. Nah, it's just like something. I think Bourne said he'll take care of it. Otherwise, I'll add you later when I get home. Oh, we got a red tee now. What does that mean? Does red mean OB? Or does red mean in the middle of the fairway? But I don't know. I'm going to keep up with this game here. Somebody in front of me has got all the fucking Christmas tees. Green, red. I'm playing a dangerous game here. Into the wind today, heavy. Heavy, heavy, heavy. Could even be a little bit of a driver hole there. But I think the 3-wood should be great. Oh no, bad swing. You saw where my impact position was? It was on my tippy toes for some reason. Should be up there right rough. Made this one extra long. Felt that there. I really tried to turn it, and I didn't turn it. I got stuck and pushed it. It was a good swing just until impact. All right. Yeah, we should be up there by that tree on the right. Hopefully. Who knows? Maybe it went out. I'll have to take a drop. But let's go see. Dude, it's football's around the corner with this weather. Let me tell you, man. I feel like the leaves are about to start falling down. I'm gonna see a pumpkin spice latte fucking when I get to the turn. This is like fall golf, dude. I'm a little chilly in pants and a t-shirt. Mine are sweat just a little bit because we're active, you know. Is summer actually over? I mean, it was a little bit hot last weekend, but it's probably nicer than what you guys got going on in Florida right now, right? Oh, come on. That's into the wind. Surely this got down over here. Or did I fuck up? I might have fucked up. I thought I would have seen it like right here. I made a oops, I think. Take a little look around here. I'll tell you though, I forgot how vicious this slope is right here. If you did land on this hill with some right spin, probably in the shits. Don't think I hit it this light, but there's a bit of a down into the wind, so I'm going to come back a little bit, be humble. Not a good look, though. Not a good look. Getting so much grass on my shoes from all this wet grass over here. Damn it. All right, looking like we're taking a drop here, lads. Unfortunately, I thought this was going to nestle up right up here in the right rough, but hit it like poop. Got a poop result. So it'll make this one a little bit extra difficult today. It's a front pin. Oh, so grassy. might be able to muscle this up there. It's like a little bit over 200. We're going to swing a 5-iron. Hoping that with the wet rough, maybe get a little flyer. Kind of jumps out. Doesn't want to stop. Kind of like a steamroller. Oh, look at this. I don't even know what those suckers are, but I think they're ospreys. Look at these guys. Some ospreys on the prowl there, looking for a little fishy fish out of the pond. Perched up. I was trying to look up there. This tree up ahead of us is where the eagles usually relax. I was trying to see if the eagles were over there. I don't see them right now. Fat. Go. I didn't hate that swing, to be honest. I felt it at impact. I got a little bit stuck on my rear foot. If I got onto the front foot there and hit down on that more, that actually would have worked out pretty good. Wasn't a horrible result, just not as good as I needed it to be. But that's a common occurrence out here. I felt that too. Right when I got the impact, I was a little bit on the back foot. Couple of ospreys, eh, bud? Yeah, Corsa's got that going for it. You get to see a lot of wildlife out here. Like this fold in my collar is pissing me off. I gotta get the iron out. I mean, honestly, all things considered, I didn't hit it as perfect as I wanted to, and it wasn't that far off the mark. I've been trying to get better with those longer irons, trying to get more comfortable swinging, the 5-iron rather than resorting to like a hybrid. I've been a little sprayy with my hybrid at times. So I like when I can get a decent 5-iron on the ball. Yeah, plus like you guys said, the 5-iron just sounds so good. You know? You hit a nice long iron like that, you hit a good whack. All right, I got a little bit of a false front, a little bit of a back slope behind the pin. I'm not going to hit backspin, so going behind the pin, just that ain't even a thing. My play here is to land it just on that long cut right before the green and hope to see it roll right down that little mini hill towards the cup. Almost. I think I came over that a little thin, but that was almost executed very well. I hit that just a smidge lighter I think it would have nestled up there pretty good. That looks pretty straight. Ah, I tailed out left there. Darn. I wanted that one to save the Bogster. I wanted that one to save the Bogster. That would have been a nice bogey save. All right, we take a sixer there because of the OB ball. These putts are all so close to dropping. Rolling the rock pretty decently. I gave it a chance on the par, and I gave it a chance on the bogey. It's just how she goes, boys. Hey, what's up, Edissa? Welcome in. What's that? Is it just my perspective that sometimes the camera looks really shadowy, or is it really shadowy, like right here? I could just be the LCD screen is like glary for me. Does it look okay? Does it look too dark? There you go. Now it looks like we're back. I did read that one of the only negative things about this camera is it could be a little bit low light, iffy. Yeah, kind of dark. Yeah, okay. Just must be the way the sun is reflecting on my face. There's just no sun out here today. Oh, the ticks have been horrible this year. Chat, for those, I see some comments about the greens. Yeah, they just aerated the greens yesterday for the fall aeration. It's like literally less than 24 hours done. The other course was a little bit too backed up today, so that's why I decided to come out and play this course today. It was like, just get out and play an aerated green with nobody in front of you. Well, I guess these guys are in front of me, but nobody behind you or anything like that. Or go play like a non-aerated green that would be a little bit more clogged. I opted for the aerated green. They also just punched the Lakes course last week too, so it's just what they're doing around this time of the year here. I think a lot of courses are probably getting ready to do a little fall punch. I think that's pretty common this time of the year. April and August, right? I don't know why. Seems to be what I hear. Yeah, I played renditions on stream. I played last year during an outing, and I'll probably be playing again this year during a scramble outing at renditions, which is the week after our outing. Honestly, the only yeah, this is a two-course club, and they just punched this green. And this is actually their like nicer course. So honestly, unless it's like the middle of the summer, it does tend to get a little bit less people during the week because like I don't know, not everybody's trying to pay like $120 for a weekday tee time, you know? So the other course is like the, you know, the track that is like your regulars track. This is where they do like a lot of, actually quite a few events in Maryland. They've hosted the Maryland Amateur here. They do a couple of the smaller like non-PGA affiliated tours here, like the US, what's that one? I forget the name of it. They do some college stuff here, some junior stuff here. So I don't know. This course just came in at the top 100 this year in Maryland at 41. The River. I think it should have been maybe. There was a couple names above it that I didn't think were better than it, but. All right. Well, we got a big dog leg right. Gonna look to just whack this 5-iron over, kind of like we just did on the last one, and then give ourselves an iron in. Cut more, bud. All right. A little bit on the long stuff on the left. I was hoping it was going to cut into the fairway. Although maybe that's an East Coast thing. Like maybe on the West Coast they don't have to aerate as much because of the weather. All I know is you could even see it at Caves Valley a little bit this year. There was definitely a few spots at Caves Valley over the BMW that I saw that like the grass. It's been tough in the Mid-Atlantic for weather this year, man. We had like pretty much all of June and July was just 80% humidity and like 90 degrees. A lot of courses have been having a hard time with the upkeep of the grass in certain areas because the weather has been so drastic. We had a very hot and humid stretch for a couple of weeks. Oh, we are in the fairway. It's just the clippings. Sweet. They got that thing tucked behind the bunker today. I am just left of it. A little bit worried with the helping wind. Kind of puts me between clubs. My normal club I would hit here might be too much with the wind. $110 today in Kentucky, bud? No way. Yo, everybody watching, thanks for tuning in today, by the way. Quick little shout out to the chat. Appreciate you. It's been a nice little morning hanging and chatting. It's actually a good pace or behind a duo. So, again, to talk with you guys a little bit and let them play out without rushing them, without rushing myself. So, hey, appreciate everybody being here today. Good morning. Hope you're having a great Tuesday so far. If you're new here, I see some new chatters. Don't forget to smack a little follow. We're doing golf streams usually about 3 to 4 times a week, and I'm going to be really pushing for a big uptick when the fall hits and school starts and the course opens up a little bit more. We're also live on our new YouTube, which is Ham Golfs, or you can find it by the title name, which is Ham and Tees. I'm sure we have a couple people over there watching. YouTube's discoverability for golf is pretty good, so everybody who's watching over there on the YouTube as well, thank you. If you're wondering who I'm talking to a lot, if I'm not talking to you on YouTube, we are live also on Twitch. So this is where we do our little golf hobby. We're gamers by day, golfers by night, or maybe golfers by day, gamers by night. I don't know, something like that. 175 to the pin, and there's some wind behind. I really don't want to try to muscle a shorter club up there, so I'm gonna go hopefully with a nice smooth 6-iron and just park one right up there. Even if it's left of the pin, I don't mind. Just want to put a nice putt on it. Oh, I'm going right at it. That's way too aggressive with the wind. Get down! I hit it so good. Sorry. I'm trying to work on not spazzing out after I hit a ball. I know the green is short-sided there. Let's just hope that we landed soft because we were all over it, but I'm pretty sure we landed backside or we flew it. Huh. Wow, that's crazy you guys are having such bad humidity down that way, man. I had no idea. I mean, we had a little bit of that last week, but like I said, you guys aren't getting anything from this hurricane because I think that's why this weather has changed up for us a little bit. This hurricane in Florida has it's starting to reach up here. And everybody down in Florida, I know we got a lot of Handley members down there. As always, make sure you guys are staying safe, stock up on your Uncrustables and all that junk. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Little sun poking through now. There it is. You know, I didn't realize this wind was probably whipping a lot harder than I thought it was. This could have actually been like a club downwind. Just get the ball on it or get the club on it and let the wind do the trick. I'm gonna tell you, Chad, I'm not liking what I'm seeing. I knew it was danger over this way, and I put it right on that danger line. Hit it good too. Hit it very good. Dang it, dude. I hate when you hit a good piece and it goes OB, you know? I hate it when you hit a good piece and it goes OB. That one they always sting a little bit more. Woo-wee. All right. Well, we can still save par. Let's save par. Go hard. Too light. I was so nervous about this being short-sided. I think subconsciously I took a little bit off of that. I get that up there though. We had it. We had the juice. I was worried about sailing that and then rolling it all the way past the camera. All right, let's work some magic. Let's work some magic here. Got to hit a better chip there though. Just got to. I'll tell you, putting this is probably a terrible idea. But I don't know what's going to happen when the ball hits this. It kicked it right a little bit. Could have been firmer with it. All right, we got to make this one. Let me sweat. Pulling pin, get in the line. We got to drop it. Fucking jeez, dude, I hate when you just put your ball right in one of these nice circles on the green. Whew. I thought I missed it when I hit it. All right. 1 down, 2 in. Trace, drop. 4 on, 5. Yeah, that's my golden rule, man. I can't be going back to back. Tail at 2 doubles there, too. One being just a pretty bad tee shot that goes OB. And then one being a pretty good approach shot that goes OB. Like I said, man, sometimes you hit a good shot, you get a bad break. Bad read there, though, by me. I should have clubbed down. I didn't think the wind was going to grab it too much. Oh, man. We got to get off this train, boys. Par 5 coming up. Ain't no time like the present. Ain't no time like the present. No, no, yes, no. Good job, Drew. You did it. Hey, Dimmons, love that, bud. What's like the whole thing with the glasses is, Born, they have like a really short record time, right? Like, or is the new version, is that something that they've been expanding? Have they made any of those glasses yet that you could connect it via like NDI or something? That could be pretty cool. Do like a wire, like do like a stream with the glasses type thing. But I do know the recordings on those were pretty short. Would they kick you off the course if you golfed in a ghillie suit? Probably not. I should wear my ghillie suit here one day. That would be fucking hilarious, dude. Can I get a par in a ghillie suit? Something stupid like that. All right. We have a 525-yard par 5, and we're actually downwind. Some opportunity here. It's a little bit off the right The wind. But there is some opportunity here. Little cutty. Probably going to the first cut of rough. Stay fair. And I could get after this. Alright. Hoping I could get a wood on it because I definitely want to try to get aggressive with this wind. Little bit of a Gila. Came out pretty good though. I don't mind that. Not being Carpath only, that is. So I don't know, this weather all of a sudden started messing with my signals. It looks like we're back to full strength though. It shouldn't have any issues. Looks spooky over the water. Over there. Alright, a little light on the drive. Only bringing it out to about 255. Just got into some cabbage over here. So I think that's going to make it pretty hard to advance it. I needed to be maybe about 20 more yards up, and I think I could have made a run. The real question is here, do we... Oh, I don't know. Now the wind... Yeah, it's helping. Do we put a little... I'm trying to figure out my shot selection here. I'm going to have a lot of wind at my back if I take a full swing into the green, which is kind of scary because you got to swing it to clear the ridge. We're doing all right with the 5-iron today, so let's swing another one of those. Should advance this one. Yeah, it should give us it's going to give us a wedge in, but it's a little bit of a tricky shot. Honestly, I kind of like how the course looks when it's a little stormy. With the water in play and the clouds, it always gives it like a cool vibe, a little eerie vibe, you know? All right, here we are. It's looking like we're gonna have, he said pin position 2 today, right? Just wanna make sure this green thing is right before I swing. It's supposed to be in the back, but it doesn't look like it's in the back. This looks like it's right in the middle. Playing about playing about 100 with some wind. 54. A little bit above my feet. Oh, I pulled it left. Dang, that would have been so righteous if I just didn't pull it left. And my divot's going that way a little bit. I'm going to hit a practice one there just to get a feel there again. I liked what I did on that shot. Just don't like where it ended up landing. That's that. Maybe that lie affected that a little bit. Oh, see, and then that one I tried to get up and then I picked that clean. Well, good thing I didn't do that on the first one. Glad I did that other practice shot. All right, we hit this left side hill, and I knew it would bail out left if we hit that left side hill, which is why I needed that to be more right. We're just off the green here on the left. Storm is coming. Storm is coming, boys. Straightforward chip here, boys. Just get it over this lip. Get it at the cup, you know? I hit it so scoopy. Don't like my last two wedges there. I'm a little bit disappointed in that. Well, this is why I'm going to start hitting like 100 fucking wedge shots a day soon. Green side, 100 in. Try to be butter. That's just way too light. It's my 58 problem. Maybe go with the 54 there. Kind of poke it up a little bit more. Just scooped it. Grab my other ball over here 1 sec. Well, we were in a really good scoring opportunity, which is a part of my game that I need to get a little bit better at taking advantage of. Is when we have an opportunity to score, to take advantage of the opportunity. Because knowing my golf game, there's always going to be times where I'm going to go the other way, where I'm not going to have opportunity. I'm going to have to grind, and I'm going to have to try to limit the damage. So as much as my game lately has been limiting the damage, I also am really trying to take advantage of opportunities. And we had three really good looks for our green and regulation today, and we've scuffed them all. First one was short, second one was a good shot, but it went long with the wind, and third one I just missed the wedge off to the left here. So that's 3 scoring opportunities that I need to remember in my game and really focus on those moments to really capitalize on those to help be the counterweight for when I don't have those opportunities, you know? So, that being said, maybe we can make this par. I hit it too soft. See what I mean? Great example of that. So now we're sitting here at this hole sweating over a bogey putt when it should just be a tap in. And that, my friends, is part of the course management and the strategic side of the game that I need to improve. This should not be it. But we're going to make this. There's never a doubt I'm making the bogey there. But having that bogey putt, I just don't like it. Having this par putt, not a fan. I should have been a little bit more right with the wedge, giving myself a birdie putt and a tap in par if needed, you know? Until next time, hole number 5. Wind is picking up a little bit. I'm wondering if that means there is some juice coming my way. Damn, we can't get off this bogey train today, man. Just playing bogey golf. I don't hate some of them. So the 2 doubles I hated. Don't get it twisted. The 2 doubles I absolutely hated. The bogeys I'm not really minding so much. They're not terrible. Just pathetic. What? You know, can I be honest? And please, chat's open to absolutely roast me on this one if they need to. I don't get the Linkin Park 2.0 hype. I'm just being honest. You know? What was wrong with 1.0, you know? I don't know. It's like one of those things. It's like a movie sequel. Is it terrible? No. Am I going to listen to it over the original Linkin Park? No. It could just be me. You know? Like, am I going to ever watch Happy Gilmore 2 over Happy Gilmore 1 again? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Would I ever watch Boondock Saints 2 over Boondock Saints 1? Absolutely not. Maybe it's a personal problem. I'm willing to admit that here. You know, I'm willing to admit that. I might have a spicy take, but I'm willing to admit where it could be a personal thing. What do you guys think? Right. But that's what I'm saying. You know, with or with not, breakup, band breakup. What's been the best, like, not revitalization per se, but like, what band has replaced a core member and arguably got better? You know? I'll say everybody likes John Mayer with the Dead, but that ain't the same either. You know, you can't replace Jerry. I think people just like going to Dead. I know why people like going to Dead shows, but you can figure that out for yourself. That's the music. Music. Ain't nothing wrong with it. I love me a good Dead show. 3 Days Grace. Three Days Grace. Now that is an old school banger. Yeah, like I ain't trying to gatekeep nothing, you know, or say it's bad. By no means. By no means. Just kind of like golf cart thoughts here today, you know? That's all. Little talking point to keep the chat ingrained because I can't make a par. And I just went 666, which means it's going to get really good for the last 4 here or not so good. One sec, guys. I'm coming over here to wash my balls. I don't want you to see that, all right? I don't want to get banned. Just doing some ball washing over here, all right? That's nice, clean balls. All right, I'm back. Sorry. I mean, this is just what a fucking diabolical tee box placement here today. All right, honestly, rate my new head cover. Is it mid? I just wanted to get off the basic one, and it's nothing fancy. Is that just a clean head cover for the driver? Little aftermarket. Is it mid? I'm gonna give it like a 6.5. I don't think it's quite a 7 or up, but it's definitely not below a 6. What do we say? Little born in the USA. All right, tough tee shot here. They got this all sorts of wonky. We're gonna go right side of the box, aim a little bit to the right. Oh no, Samuel, bro. Every time I try to fucking. This is one of my biggest problems in golf. You get a funky tee box like this where like you're just aimed at the fucking trees. I just naturally, I think, swing like open because I feel like if I swing straight here, I'm just going to pull it into the tree. That should be up. I'm going to hit another one though, just in case. I'm going to try to work on this tee box problem I have. I think there I'd naturally just open the face a little bit because I was so worried about this left. We'll try to do a similar shot and really just try to hug this tree line. Yeah, it was better, but I naturally still just want to take the ball from left to right. It was a better starting line, though. Less room for error. Fuck. I'm so, like, in shambles with my aim sometime. And that was one of those holes. Club getting too outside my body on those. On the backswing, I bet if I've looked at it. Oh, if it's gonna be a trick shot here. Smooth. I like that comparison. That was a good one. Yeah, this is a shot here. This is a shot. Might need to play a little punch out. I don't think I can I don't think I could get through that tree, dude. For scientific research. Trees are 90% air, right? Well, that might have been a better punch out than my actual punch out. I don't know how people hit fucking stingers. I just don't get it. Anytime I try to hit a stinger, I hit a topper like that. You had a stinger shot there. That would have been a sweet clip you could have got. Oh yeah, then we had another one up here, I think. Love punching balls, yo. Honestly, I like smacking balls a lot more than I like punching balls. You know? But, you know, sometimes you gotta punch balls. All right, well, here's our first shot. I mean, we played that very well. We'll play 2 balls on this hole. Might as well finish it up. See what we can, how we can make out. Gives us a pretty standard shot here. We got 100. Got 100 in tree. Wind seems pretty flat at the moment. But there's a lot of ospreys out today. There's another one up there. Is it mating season? Let me step back there for a second. Wasn't liking the feel there. Yeah, I just pulled it left a little bit. I didn't hit it poorly. Golf is such a bastard of a game. I swear to God, for like 4 months this year, I'm just missing right. And now I miss left more. Good thing is they're not getting snappy. So I actually like my left miss more. I feel like I'm getting more out of the ball and hitting it less poorly. But gotta love it. All right, this one we got 92. We'll try a little 54. Get it up there. Oh, that's a big old heron.
We are family. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, yeah, brothers, sisters, and me.
Still better than missing your ex.
It's kind of funny. I almost hit it right where the other friggin' ball is. Yeah, I just swung a 54 at that range. It felt good. A little bit, pulled it just a smidge to the left, but kind of pulling a little bit here. Hey, one shot. Thanks, brother. Welcome back, man. How you doing today? I prefer a good juggle of the balls. Yeah. You know, you gotta love a good juggle. Ball juggle. What's that, little seagull or something? I don't know. Fucking hell. That thing did not want to move off that divot at all, huh? Holy moly. Well, I got somebody behind me all of a sudden. I don't know where that came from. It's like not even fixing it with all this sand. Jeez. All right, it's all downhill. A lot of sand, though. I feel like if it wasn't aerated, that would have been perfect. Bro, these are the fucking worst putts when they're aerated, man. These little shorties, there's so much mess in the way. Yeah, of course, that's what's going to happen there. That one's annoying. We're going to hit some sand. We're going to lip it out. Yeah. Yeah. That one was annoying. I got two old guys behind me, chat. What do you think? You think it's the guys from the other day? That would be comedy if they ended up behind me again when I'm filming. Alrighty. Back on a par 5. So let's see if we could get some chips back. Mr. Mower, man, please look out. I don't want to. Almost might do a over the marker swing on this one. I'm fucking swinging poorly all of a sudden, man. Poorly. Poor. Getting handsy. I think it's because I've hit a couple bad ones, and this is what I do after I hit a couple bad ones. I try to, like, switch on the course. Gotta stop doing that. Gots to stop doing that. What up, Biz? How are you, brother? Muscle Mems Ham? Oh, you must not have played much golf. The only people who are dialing in the muscle memory in golf are the pros. And even them sometimes, you know? A little bit up and down. A little bit up and down. Uh, 15. Actually, after my good round on Saturday, I dropped a half a point off my handicap. So that's fucking sweet. I'm gonna have to take a drop ski up here. We went right over this right side of the path, looking a little bit long ski. It's nice sometimes, not so nice sometimes, you know. I'll tell you, playing handicap when you do golf streams is like right on the cusp of like, you love it and then you hate it. When the going's good, it's good, and chat likes it. When the going's rough, I just get a bunch of swing tips and words of encouragement. And I'm just like, guys, if it was that easy, trust me, I would have already fucking done it. I would have already fucking done it. All right, let the Mo squad roll through here. They're getting the course ready for the week. No, hitting it harder is when everything goes wrong. I don't know one golfer who tries to hit the ball harder and starts playing better, especially when they're already in shambles. You little bitch. Nick the top of that tree, but we're good. We're good. Yeah, that's usually how that one goes. I'm gonna smack the shit out of this one. God damn it, why did I try to hit the shit out of that one? See ya. Bye. She gone. Honestly, contact is never my problem, man. JViz, it's, I don't know what it is. It's club face control mixed with a few other things, but I tend to usually make pretty solid contact with the ball, even if I have an open club face. I saw the funniest fucking, like, I don't know what you would call it, video the other day where this guy picked up his friend to play golf for like the first time ever. And this is probably like satire, but he's like, I picked up my friend to play golf for the first time ever. And he told me that like he usually buys like a box of cheap balls because he'll lose them all. And he said that this guy pulled up in the golf cart with a bucket of range balls. I thought that was pretty fucking funny. What would you do if you picked up somebody to play golf and they had a bucket of range balls? I'd be like, heck, actually, I gotta go walk my cat. Is that short in the bunker? Fucking hit that so good, too. Windy day, man. Windy day. This course is hard when it's windy. Wind downwind, wind into the wind. They're fucking me up both ways. Yeah, half a bucket of yellow balls, dude, from the range. That had some guts on it for a second there, man. I thought I threw it. Absolute fucking dart. These elevated bunker faces, man. Ever since they put those in, they just catch you a little bit. Yep, there she is, partner. Now let's get the one-time cam going here. Get a little something out of this today. Good lie. Fluffy sand over here. Doesn't look as compact as the last bunker. I'm going to land it just on the green over this rough. What did that check right? What was that spin? Oh, man. I thought that was going to be so good. And then it landed and just did a little, you know what I'm saying? A little, little. I was looking prime. You guys ever go to tap the sand off your shoes and accidentally catch the ankle bone? Yep. That one will put you down. That's like stepping on a Lego or like breaking your ankle on a baby toy. Crazy, bro. You know what's crazy is I'm like thinking about it. The course I played on Saturday was probably as hard as this course plays today. And like I played better on Saturday. I've not been playing well here. I don't know what it is. I gotta come out here with like a fucking sage stick. What's that shit they use? Clear the air? I don't know. I gotta start like burning sage on this course. I got some like bad omen out here or something. Somebody's got a fucking voodoo doll. Oh, hit it. Hit it, lad. Hit it, lad. Oh, another one. Holy moly, dude. Third double today. Yikes. OBs, man. Every double I've had has been OB. There it is. Stop spraying, buddy. Just spraying. And there's some good ones tucked in between those moments too. That's what sucks really about it. We're hitting some decent shots at times and playing some decent golf, but then it's just the polar opposite. Not decent. I don't know what you had it at. Did you get it through 5, Born? Plus 3 more, whatever it was through 5. I do. Honestly, everybody's always saying stuff about blade putters, but I kind of like, I've either just putted on the blade for a while that I like it, but I don't know, am I a sicko for liking blades? I mean, putting is probably, at least right now, one of my stronger suits in my game. Maybe I'd putt better with a mallet and be even better at putting than I am. We're downwind again? Think so, but this one doesn't seem too crazy. No, I'll never give up Grandpappy's blade. That's my great-grandpappy's blade. He used this in World War II. All right. Played like 170 to the pin. It's pretty straightforward here today. They've had it tucked over to the right a few times as of lately, but pushed it. I guess I wanted it to be over there by the bunkers again because I hit the perfect shot for that. Gotta get my mitts going more, man. I gotta get my arms going more. Hey, we got a green in regulation. Let's go, dude. Hell yeah. Yeah, everybody says that shit about my hips. And I know it's the easiest thing to always analyze in a swing, but I was talking to a PGA Tour pro the other day, who I happen to have his phone number. I'm a lucky guy to have met some really cool people. And he told me not to listen to the noise on the whole hip movement and shallowing stuff. He says there's been many good players over the course of the golf history that have had slow hips. He referenced Nick Faldo, Louis Oosthuizen. My man Davi said he tends to usually have slow hips. He said it's not really so much slow hips that'll get you into trouble as it more so is your club face control. And he also mentioned to me starting to like use my arms and hands more and turn over on the ball. Not saying that more hip movement wouldn't be a bad thing, but I kind of tried to analyze that myth a little bit. So I went straight to the gullet, straight to the source. A bit of a tough putt here. Long putt. I hit it off the heel. Does it go? Does it go? Dude, I think if I hit that a little bit better, that might have... All right, little tester. Going across about 5 tracks of aeration here. See, it's like a Plinko putt. We'll see how many times this bounces. Is this going to be a 1X or is this going to be a 25X? We're going to find out right here. Slight break to the left. Come on, baby. Your boy needs that 25X right now. I read another interesting... Here, hold on. We got off the bogey train, baby. That's what I'm talking about. All right, now back to that conversation. I read something funny actually last night when I was sitting down doing my reading. And you know, some people say that you guys notice how over the past couple of years with golf, the whole like theme of golf swing and coaching has become to get like super fucking shallow. Like, you ever see those guys doing like the feel versus real? Yeah, well, after I finish this 9, I'm gonna go to the range and whack fuck a few. The main problem I have is when I try to go forward, I feel like I start swaying. And in order to get my body going forward, I tend to also load in the backswing, which gets me to sway backward. So then I got a double sway going on. I'm swaying backward, and then I'm swaying forward, and then I'm all sorts of fucked up. Also, loving the activity in the golf chat today, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody hanging out, chatting. We're having nice combos, side combos. Really love that energy today. Thank you, chat. This is what I envision the stream. You know, we could talk about me and what I'm doing, but let's talk about fun shit together. You know, that's it's like a bar, dude. That's what I like about it. So, pat yourself on the back, chat. You guys are fucking awesome. Yeah, that's so I don't know. I need somebody in person to literally like move my body for me and help me understand the body movement, because when I try to recreate the load and the explode, it's literally just a fucking push and a pull. It's never like a load and an explode, you know? So that could be something good to think about for a lesson. Try to like get in touch with, you know, if I do another lesson in the future. That's like the thing, dude. I like have been thinking about doing virtual lessons, but I'm not a virtual learner. I'm a physical learner. I'm a learner through fire, and I'm a learner through being shown. So I have a really awesome guy who watches all the golf stream, who's quite an accredited golfer, who's been willing to work with me virtually, but I'm like hesitant because I don't know how well I'm going to learn from that. Do you guys hear me peeing right now? I didn't think about that. I guess it's not on camera. Sorry. Can't really reach my mic right now. You could understand how that could have some implications. It's a bit windy out here today, too. Pull an episode of Billy Madison out here if I try to turn that mic off. And all right, we're back. Because it's like, yeah, every time I see one of those golf swings, like, yeah, I want to load and I want to fucking explode. Like, I'm a big guy. I'm a strong guy. I'm definitely leaving power on the table. But I've played golf long enough to know that once I try to start being powerful, I actually become less powerful. It's like, yeah, I want to be like here, like, but I just can't fucking do that. I don't know. And anytime I get the club going too far back like John Daly, flip city. I'm just casting. I'm getting here and I'm just flipping wrists because my body, I'm pretty athletic. So like when I'm not on the ball, my body does shit to naturally get on the ball. And that's why I'm like, all right, you're pretty athletic. You're pretty big. You don't really need to fucking work too hard for it. Just have a sound swing and let the rest fall into place and do the trick. And that's definitely been like my focus over my past few rounds. That has led into an uptick in shooting better. I just haven't like drilled it away enough yet to like make it clockwork. Damn, it's getting gusty out here today. It is windy. Good ball. I just pulled it left. It should settle in that hill though and be great. Yeah, just left there. It's better than what I've been seeing. It wasn't what I want, but I corrected the shitty miss right. Sometimes I feel like I fucking take too long of a backswing. And on swings that I don't take a huge backswing on, I feel like my overall result is much more what I want. Yeah, I have all the right shafts for swing speed and stuff like that. Honestly, you want to know what I think, dude? All right, I need to ask chat this question about golf tech, and I need to know what chat knows about this. What are like are there varying weights of stiff shafts for irons? Like sometimes I wonder if I need a stiff shaft, but maybe I don't want to have 105-degree dynamic gold, 105-gram dynamic gold. Like maybe I need like a 100-gram shaft or a 90-gram shaft, or I don't even know. Do they make lighter stiff iron shafts? Maybe I need to get like a lighter iron shaft as well. Like, I don't know, maybe that's the thing. I will tell you, I'm about to drop 12 grams on my driver. So I'll let you know how the new driver is going to be swinging. I mean, I swang it very well in the fitting. So I'm excited to get it and practice with it. 133 into some wind. Maybe a little bit shorter than that. $62 grams. I've been hitting my driver fairly well. I mean, the other day I didn't get to, I forgot to ask for the scorecard, but the other day I'm pretty sure with the driver, I probably used the driver about 7 or 8 times the other day on Saturday, and I hit like 6 fairways with it. The driver was good the other day. But I think that I get too many inconsistencies with it. It's a bit of a tricky shot. I feel like I had good forward movement on that one. I feel like the ball came out at a good speed. Maybe I hit it a little thin. Just trying to like think of that. It's like load and then just push forward. I don't know. Yeah, I have to just really drill that a bunch. Got a lot of bad muscle memory going on too at times, as we all do on the golf course. A choke down 7? No, I actually was going to hit an 8 there. And I'm glad I didn't. I hit a 9. I think if I hit the 8 there, that would have been... I'm pretty sure I just went into this greenside bunker on the left, but I couldn't really see. I hope I didn't go over it. That would be... Oh, I'm just off on the left of it. Man, no, that was the right club. I just thinned it and yoinked it. Right, Bear Dog, which makes sense. I guess where I'm going with this is like I have not learned yet how to generate momentum without like swaying my body. You know what I mean? So it's like I'm not really hitting down, like, you know, I'm not really like smacking it when I try to get momentum. I tend to have more misses, you know? I said why I've tried to deploy more of like a smooth swing because I realized that a while ago, you know? So just trying to keep it smooth, keep me on track, you know? This is like the scariest chip ever. I got to clear a huge bunker. Working with a little bit of a slope on the green too. Too thin. Way too thin. Kind of smacked that thing. Towed it a little bit. That thing's far, bud. Golly. That's like what also talking about like learning on the golf course. That's what's also like tough about golf. Everybody learns so differently. You know, how like one person learned might be completely different than how another person learns. Some people benefit more from hitting 300 balls a day. Some people benefit more from just working on chipping and putting. Some people benefit more from going out on the course and playing. So it's definitely like, I guess that's why they say you always got to try to find like a golf coach or something that works specifically for you, because it's all so different at the end of the day. Oh, this one's a lot of heart. If I make this, we'll play another 9. If I don't make this, I might still play some more holes. I guess I don't want to play more golf. What a loser. That was bad putt too. Didn't even get it close. Who wouldn't want to play 9 more holes, dude? Now, I'm a little bit worried about this weather. It said it was supposed to start raining around here at like 12:30. Somebody hit me with the radar for Queenstown, Maryland. What's the radar saying? Fuck this sand. That's why I don't want to play 9 more. Greens are tough with the day after aeration. Have a good day. Maybe I do need a drink, actually. I'm not gonna lie though, like, I felt it the other day, bro. You just get in the slot after a couple beverages and it's just like, you know, the energy is just there, you know? All right, I kind of want to play more. Probably kind of should go to the range and like try to finagle a few swings with working on some stuff. What do you say? What do you know? What do you say? Well, why did TG get to... Oh, because he posted the actual link. Sorry, TG. Yeah, if you don't have a sub, you got to get a permit for the link. If you're a sub, you can post a link. I got to give everybody a reason to sub, you know? I baited you. That's on me. You could talk again. It's like a 2-second thing. All right, we'll go learn on the course. I got 2 golf balls. Once they're gone, we're gone. This is what we do. Perfect. We'll play 9 holes. I'm gonna do a challenge here. We're gonna play 9 holes. We're gonna see how long we can last with 1 golf ball. All right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, brothers, sisters.
How long can we last 1 golf ball? That's the play here.
Family. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, yeah, brothers, sisters.
Ty, thanks for hooking up TG with a sub. Always see TG in the chat. I appreciate you hooking him up with some sub love, brother. And Zern with a brand new sub. Zern, great to have you in the chat today. Thanks for hanging out during the golf stuff. And thank you for the brand new sub, brother. We're getting some new follows as well. Thank you so much. Everybody who's been watching over here on Twitch or over on YouTube, I appreciate you. If you guys are interested in following our YouTube, it's Ham and Tees or at Ham Golfs over there on YouTube. It's our new channel we're going to be doing. We'll be posting strictly golf content there. I'm going to start doing some more like golf tournament related content like recaps and stuff, but you'll find swing short holes on there. You'll find funny moments. Our last Heckle video did 24,000, so go check it out. That was a good one. Shout out to Bourne, chefing him up. Man, a little germy, dude. God damn, where do these little germs come from? All right, we're going to be trying some stuff on this back 9. I don't know what to expect. I don't even really think I'm going to keep score unless it's going very well. So let's just set the stage here as for what's going on here. We're going to play 9 holes, or we're going to play as long as we can with 1 golf ball. So the golf ball we're going to be playing is a really banged up Kirkland 3 with some orange shit on it. Not mine, I found it. Let's go. I feel like I hit my best driver swings when I get here. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, that's a good feel. And with that being said, our challenge is going to end here on hole 1. All right. Cut. Nobody saw that. All right, guys. Hey, welcome here. We're going to be doing the 1 ball challenge. We got a noodle. I don't know where it came from. I found it because I suck. Here we go. 1 ball. Can we make it full 9 hole with 1 golf ball? I mean, what is that second state All-American looking ass boy doing, bud? I mean, with that thing just right down the gullet of 300 yards. What is that? All right, I got to clip that one. I got to watch that one later. That was nice. That was nonchalant. That was butter. All right, here we go. 1 golf ball challenge. Noodle ball. Bourne, cut out that Kirkland part, all right? Right, I tell you, it's my backswing, dude. I'm a short backswinger. I'm a John Rahmy. Where's he going? He's going this way? I'll go this way. I'm a John Rahmy without the shallow, you know? Oh yeah, I think that first one did go out. I was kind of joking, but no, I do think that take number one on the one ball challenge there. Didn't even last a fucking shot. Oh, that's good. That's good. Comedy. And the second swing was still past parallel, meaning you still think I swung it too far back? Interesting. Bear down. See, that's why you got to come to the outing, bud. Or Zap. I'm looking at you, Zap. Buddy. Buddy man Zap. Year 3. Still no Zap coming out? Zap, I found this guy on Instagram from Alberta. Bud, he's an absolute riot. The Magician, bud. You ever seen him on Instagram? Just pegging eggs. Liquefied butter. The guy's an absolute riot. I'm in some little fucking gullet here. I'm just gonna do this. Because why the fuck not? Yeah, that looks good. Alright. Momentum. I want to be a string. I want to be a string. We want to get the string slack and then we want to pull it. We don't want to get the string loose and then yoink the string. We want to pull it. Just a little. How you doing? How you been? All right. Here we go. How you doing? How you been? Oh, it was bad. I hit it a little fat, but honestly, it wasn't horrible. I think if I don't talk there and actually just hit the ball, that would have worked out all right. I feel like I give myself a lot less room for error with that style of swing too. All right, you guys this is a real look into my brain. Here we go. My favorite part, chipping. Get some of those lift pouches. Lift pouches. Ever been stream sniped? No. Not on a golf stream. Stream snipe and IRL. Little sussy, you know? Little sussy. Now you just unlocked a whole new fear for me. Now I gotta bring the Glock in the golf bag. Ty, thanks for that, bud. Now you freaked me out. Unless you got like your tour card, then you could come stream snipe me, please. Or just be a teaching pro, whatever it is, you know? I would like that. It kind of worked out pretty good. I mean, it was like a nice looking chip. It's so hard to tell what the ball would have done like a week ago versus what it would have done now. I think probably a week ago it probably would have rolled out a little bit more there. Shit was all good about a week ago. Week ago. Name that song. Somebody's got to know. It's an easy game, man. Easy game. That right there is the epitome of the power of chipping and putting. Hit a terrible approach shot. But the chipping and the putting saves the par. I gotta plug this sucker in. I got to plug this thing in. It's a little bit low on the battery. Is that a... Well, technically not, because I hit 2 tee shots. But if we were playing the noodle ball, that would have been good. Yeah, that was a nice up and down, boys. Schmurda, bro. You guys know. Hanley, thanks for the love in chat. You guys are awesome, yo. Oh, Markstrom. Hey, buddy. When you coming on up to Baltimore, buddy? I got 9 holes, 9 beers, 9 dogs. You, me, and Trey. IRL stream with Pip on the camera bag when you're ready. All right, bud? So come on up to the Baltimore. Enjoy the beautiful Eastern Shore. Some riverways. You can't really see the water right now, but, you know, come on down. 9 dogs, 9 beers, 9 holes. We're ready for it. Thanks for the raid, brother. I really appreciate the love. Welcome in, everybody. Good to have you in the chat today. How we doing? Happy Tuesday. Let's lock it in, brother. I'm super down whenever. I think the hardest part about that stream won't be getting you up here. It'll be getting Trey on the golf course. He's like, I feel like I'm at like prom and I'm asking him to dance. Every time I ask him to go golfing, he's all nervous. I said, bud, we're just going out to slam some cold ones, rip a few shots, you know? Thanks again, brother. Appreciate that. All right, gang, we just got to wait for these fine gentlemen up there to clear on out, and then we'll get going. Here, let me get my phone so I got chat. These guys will probably be a minute or two. Bro, that actually, you know what would be perfect? You, me, and Trey, and we do a scramble together with the goal of eating 9 dogs and drinking 9 beers in 9 holes and see how good we could shoot. Yeah, that sounds like a good time. That sounds like a good time. Bro, Mark and Trey on an IRL stream. Bro, I'll have to listen. I think I could lead the boys to a good score on their first time out. Like, we ain't gonna set any records. We'll definitely, you know, have some good and bad moments. But I think I could get the boys going in the right direction. Oh yeah, no, not even distance, but it's like even fairways in regulation. You don't even need fairways in regulation. How many times you see people win a tournament with only like 5 out of 15 fairways? It's because their greens in regulation are fucking great. And that's why I don't score lower, because my greens in regulation are not great. I will say I think that all depends on the course, though. I'm not going to get into it. You know, there's a lot of par 66s and 64s and 68s out there. I mean, shit, I bet you I could go lower if I could just hit a 7-iron off of every tee box. But there's some holes where you just can't do that at this course or other courses that I play. You know, I don't have that luxury. You do got to get the dog out, you know? You do got to have a little bit of distance to clear some shit. All right, wait a second. That's not it. That's not it. Ready? We're here, and we're here. Bang, bang, bang. I hit that one fat. The bang bang didn't work so well on that one. I don't know why. I think I hesitated. It wanted to work, but I drop kicked it a little bit. Sorry, everybody coming in. We are a little bit in shambles here. I am working on my game live on the course. Don't expect to see anything too crazy, but some glimmers of hope here and there will pop up on your screen. A lot of desperation, a lot of struggle. But once in a blue moon, that light shines down upon us and we smile. And I only got one golf ball left, so I can't even hit another one. Maybe we'll find some more up here. Are we doing a mukbang today, chat? What's left on that list that we haven't tried yet? Chat wanted to see the spicy chicken sandwich, or did you want to see the chicken salad? Are we doing? I don't know. It's kind of wet outside. I don't really want to sit inside with my camera and do a food stream. I'd be the only one in there. It's kind of awkward. Yeah, bro, a mukbang, bro. Listen, I know that might sound like something you found in your Google search history, but that's what they call the food streams in Asia, bud. All right, a little mukbang. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. I thought it was short. Uh-oh, uh-oh. I thought I died short, but I might have rolled in naked and afraid. Uh-oh. Oh. We live to see another day. Is there any more fucking goodies in here? We could still practice on the course. We haven't lost our last ball yet. There's a whole lot of balls in there. But that doesn't look nice to step in. I'm gonna get mud foot. I don't want mud foot. Hell nah. Hell to the no. Oh yeah. Bro, I can't tell. I've been so fucking paranoid about ticks this year. You don't even. I get home, I look like a crackhead. I check my legs after I change. I check my legs after I shower. And then all night I'll be laying in bed. I'm like, what the fuck is crawling on me? Oh, it's just a piece of fuzz. But yeah, the ticks have been really bad this year. Plus, and I eat way too much red meat. I can't get that alpha gal, whatever the hell it's called. Alpha gal. Affogato. Now that's good shit. I don't know. Do I like that? I don't mind the result, but I feel like I look like Riggs when I swung. And no offense, Riggs. I don't want to look like you when I swing. But he does have about 9 points lower than me on the handicap, so maybe I want to look like him. It was. The contact felt more pure. Ball came out pretty good. But, like, I look like Riggs there. You know? What is everybody... Honestly, the Barstool guys, they catch... You know what's funny about the golf content world? I guess it's like any sort of content world, but I feel like the Barstool guys, they get a lot of heat. I don't really know too much of their content. I'll be honest, I really don't listen to like any... I don't even listen to Bob's podcast. I just like their YouTube stuff. Cognies, what you're going to do is go out and get a pair of used clubs, and then you want to take them to a place like a Golf Tech, a PGA Superstore, a club fitter, and just ask them to fucking put 1-inch extensions in your club, and then they'll put 1-inch extensions in your club, and then you'll be good to go, bud. I'm 6'4", so I'm not that much shorter than you. I have a 1/2 inch Shit, I think they can even go up to 1.5 inches. So they could get you right, bud. That's the way I did it. My first set, I got my first club set I got from my grandpa, and those were like grandpa shafts. So then I bought a set from a course that was looking to get new rental sets. So they were selling their old rental sets. I got a pair of AP, was it ones, Drew, or twos? The old Titleist irons. They put something in the butt end of the grip, like underneath where the grip is, to do that. If you get a custom fit, they'll cut the shaft to the length, I think. I mean, rough. You take a look at those Tacomos, man. It's like, I know everybody loves those P790s, but I swear, unless they're all shills, I haven't heard a bad thing about Tacomos yet. I have not heard somebody get Tacomos and then be like, I fucking hate them. And they're literally half the price. You take a look at those yet? A little research? All right, well, we have 150 yards to the middle of the green. I'm going to try to get an 8-iron there. It could be a little light. That was a fucking great swing. Holy shit, I did the forward movement thing. Holy shit, I hit my 8-iron 165 yards over the green. I like that. You saw that? I felt that, chat. That's what hitting down on the ball is? I just discovered it? Wow. That's cool. I don't even care that I'm over the green. That's an 8-iron, boys. I never hit my 8-iron that far. Compression. Hell yeah. Did that look good? Sounded good? Yeah, I had that. You know what's with the Mizunos? The Mizunos have a peculiar sound when you flush them. They're almost like hollow. Like it sounds like you hit it with like a hollow shaft or something. It's like a thud. It's not really like a whack. Okay, boys. Okay, now. You know what's the other problem is? How well can I actually get good at hitting down on the ball where every driving range I go to is Mat Central? Think about that. Is that a valid concern or am I just coping? Like, is that copium or is that validity? Like I'm only gonna be able to learn how to hit down on a ball with so much feedback if I'm hitting into a 6-inch mat that has a fucking 3-foot layer of concrete below it. Like, I'm gonna break my fucking clubs, dude. I also learned something. Now I'm extra paranoid. You gotta know what I'm paranoid about, boys. This is more cope, but it could be valid as well. It could be validity. It could be. All right, listen. It's not cope. It's validity. I read. Somebody told me. Now, nobody told me. I read it on Twitter. All right, I'm not going to lie. I read it on Twitter. Apparently, the more you use a set of clubs on a mat, if the irons are forged, you can fuck up your lie angle on your club. Extra holes today, so I left the battery in the car. I have a side quest. You ready for this side quest? Watch this, chat. Huge side quest right here. Massive, actually. Had a big brain idea back there. All right. So the course doesn't have a grass range, right? But they have a grass short game area. Do you think it's plausible to work on hitting down on the ball better using like wedges? Or do you not tend to hit down on the ball as much when chipping? That was my thought process. Go over here, grab a bucket of balls, go over to the short game area, and catch that feel of hitting down on the ball on some grass. But I don't know if that's actually a good idea or not. So I'll wait to see what chat has to say. We're gonna bring a couple things here. I'm gonna try some stuff. Yeah, well, chipping might be tough. This might not be the best side quest idea I've had. Grab some sand. Grab my balls. Water. Camera. All right. Bro, didn't I leave like 5 range balls out here earlier? What gremlin came over here and robbed them? Actually, it's probably just the course doing it, but... Oh no, because you could probably practice hitting down on the ball on a mat, but I'd have to imagine it's not as good as practicing hitting down on the ball on grass, right? So you guys think if I wanted to practice hitting down on the ball with my irons more, it would be better off just to practice doing it off of the mat, huh? Or you know what I... This would be something that I probably would have to do on like a twilight round, which is like go out on the course and like hit a bunch of shots from one hole at one spot. That's a big ask though for the course to just be like, yeah, just go out there and hold the hole. Yeah, I'm not really so much worried on getting some spin here as I more so am worried about like focusing on like kind of that movement that we were just doing pretty well out there. Yeah, see, it's like, it's almost like too much finesse at that range. It's like you kind of like stop the club too much. I don't know though, that was pretty good. Yeah, see, and that's what happens sometimes when I hit down on it. I just flub it. So it'll just come with practice, working on not chunking it as much while hitting down on it. That was a little too much mustard. I'm getting the feel though, which I think is important. I feel like this isn't a feel or feedback that I get on the range. A little bit more back of the stance. I could try one of those. Ah, fuck, that's fat. I got so much mud in my grooves now. I didn't bring my brush like an idiot. I like that one. Yeah, that'll work out well. Like on a non-aerated green, that's like a good runner almost. Doing all this with a 58 as well. That'll be too strong. It's okay though. I like that feel. Not really here for results. I'm kind of here more for feel. Fuck. That was the worst one yet. Just made a double divot by accident. Yeah, honestly, Bass, I'm not really here so much to focus on specifically chipping as I am trying to work on getting a feel of hitting down on the ball with grass because I don't have a grass range here to work with. But the chipping tips are definitely needed. And I'm honestly, obviously noting, like I'm noticing a lot less, like obviously you have a couple chunky ones here, but all these other ones, you know, a couple far, but a couple really good ones. So I'm even noticing that with the chipping here, just kind of getting that motion of hitting down on the ball is helping produce the result that I'm more so looking for. And I have a hard time, I was saying in chat just before this, I have a hard time getting that feeling on mats. But everything around here is mats. That seed, it's getting all over the ball. But that's a good feel. That's a good feel. All right, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go scoop these up, and then we're going to run over to the range, and we're going to try to have that same vibe with some irons, and then we'll wrap up the golf for the day. I'll head home, I'll eat some lunch, and then I'll jump on a little games for the day. I feel like by the time I go over there and get the ball scooper, I could just them all up and put them in the basket. Put the fries in the bag, Hambino. All right, that's fine. I'll leave a couple for the next bloke coming to practice. Donate a few range balls to him. Paid $5 for this bucket. It's doing good karma. All right, let's go whack a few more balls. I wanted to, right before that disconnect, we were talking about the thing that I had read, and I saw somebody in chat, sorry, I can't recall the name, but I saw somebody in chat mention it. So maybe they're still in chat, or maybe somebody else in chat knows about it. But if you have forged clubs and you hit off of mats for a lot of time, it could fuck up the lie angle on your club. At what point do I need to be worried about that? Slash, is there even a way to check that? Like, how do you check that? Do they have to like put it in a machine? Is that something that a club fitter could look at right away and know? Well, I don't know. I'm trying to think, like, if I've, in my case of having these clubs, I've probably hit more balls off of a mat than I have in actual grass. You know? I want to go this way, but I don't want to get in this guy's way. So I'm just giving him a second, see where he's going. Is he pulling in? Is he backing in? He's turning around. He's going right there. All right. Can I sneak by? All right, he's good. He's sneak on by. Whoa, Black Betty, balam, balam. Whoa, Black Betty, bam, bam, bam. I got so many different types of mowers on a golf course. It's actually pretty crazy. So it wouldn't be the craziest thing. Yeah, but you're also a pretty decent golfer, aren't you, bud? You think being a shittier golfer makes you hit more mat? You're going to hit more stuffy shots? You're going to hit more, fuck up your club more? I don't know. What do you think about this? Even if you're a member at a club let's say that club has mats. I feel like having like a practice facility that actually has like grass range, I'd pay for it, dude. I'd pay for it's that whole talk of like golf development facilities rather than just courses. But I would pay for it. Nice grass range somewhere. No, get back here. I'm gonna hit you. All right, I'm bringing a 6 and a 8 to work on this. I'll get the tracer going so we can see. Some feedback. All right. We're into the wind a little bit on the range, so everything will probably be slightly off in terms of the readings. Like, see, I don't, like, how do I know if I hit down on that on the mat? Like, I instantly don't know now. I feel like I can't tell. Plus, we're into about a fucking 15-mile-per-hour wind out there, so nothing's going anywhere anyway. Oh, Jesus. Here goes that downward hitting fucking hosel. I don't know. I can't tell, to be honest. I literally can't tell if I'm hitting down on the ball or not anymore without the grass feedback. It's hard. You think you could tell if you're hitting down on the ball based on numbers? Like anything such as, oh, you're talking about attack angle? Oh, I don't know if they have that one on here. Go figure. It's going to be the only one they don't have. I have flat carry, total, ball speed, launch, apex, hang time, landing. Yeah. Is it the launch? It's hard to tell because there's a big wind here. I don't know if you guys can see the flags, but See that wind? That's what I'm hitting into. So it's kind of hard to tell just based off of distance. Launch, and what launch number degree is indicative of hitting down on the ball with an 8 iron. That would be, I guess. That's a good Chat GPT question. Yeah, I felt it on the grass, but I can't feel it on the mat. Like that's I think, I don't know if I'm doing a bad job of articulating this or it's just a disconnect between me and myself in chat at the moment. It's impossible to get a feel of it. You hit down on the ball, you see the divot, you see the grass, you know you're hitting down on the ball, but when you're hitting a mat into, you know, a 15-mile-per-hour wind or so, maybe not that hard, maybe 10, it's kind of like hard from the feel. I don't know. So yeah, no, I can't say that I'm feeling it on the mat. Whereas we were just feeling it on the course and at the short game area kind of thing, you know? So it's weird. Like, these are fine shots. She's not going anywhere because of the wind. So I was trying to use some technology to my advantage. Let me see. Let me ask Grok. All right, Grok, what is a good launch angle number on a TrackMan with an 8 iron? What do you have for us, Grok? The optimal launch angle for an 8 iron on the TrackMan depends on factors like swing speed, ball speed, and desired trajectory, but general guidelines can be drawn from available data. For PGA Tour players, an 8 iron is around 18 degrees based on TrackMan data from a 2017 simulator forum post comparing SkyTrack and TrackMan. The optimal range is typically higher, often 20 to 24 degrees, to maximize carry distance and achieve a good landing angle for stopping power on greens. For a male amateur with an average swing speed of around 85 miles per hour with an 8 iron, a launch angle of 21 to 23 degrees is often recommended to balance distance and control. Assuming a mid-trajectory shot, slower swing speeds may benefit from slightly higher launch angles up to 24 to increase carry, while faster swingers of 90 miles per hour or more might target closer to 18 to 20 degrees to optimize spin and descent. So my last 3 swings have been, my overall swing with my 8 iron is 23 degrees, which seems to be on the top end of the often recommended balance of distance and control. So I don't know what that tells me. To be honest, I don't know if being at 23 is good. Still feels like a lot of these have been pretty high in the air as well. that wasn't it. Gotta remember, I don't gotta swing fast to hit down on the ball. That was one of those things, is swinging fast to try to hit down on the ball. See, that was a 21-degree launch angle, which I guess is better. This one doesn't give you swing speed with the club. It only gives you ball speed. So it's a 21 launch with 102 ball speed. I don't know. Fuck, that miss is bad right now when I'm trying to do this. See, that's what happens. Whenever I try to hit down on it, I get too fast. And I'm slicing out like that. Gotta drill through this. That's better. See, that launch angle was really high, though, which means that I probably flipped on that one a little bit. Like, that launch angle was 28 with a 97 ball speed. So that's probably no bueno. Too high on the launch there. Which means that I hit up on that one. There you go. That's back to that 21 launch. I guess that's probably how I could tell. Maybe ball speed mixed with the launch. Yeah, I've been like not really swinging full because I'm trying to like get a feel. So that one I swung a little bit more full. I had 108 ball speed, but I had a 28 degree launch angle. So a little bit higher. Hit it 142 into this wind, which is not terrible. So that one I might have just gotten under a little bit. That was a flippy one. Yeah, I feel like fucking Matt Damon and Goodwill fucking Hunting over here looking at all these numbers. Not gonna lie. What I don't understand is when people say to like get your forearms over in your swing, where is your club face at to do that? Because like if I try to get my forearms over here, I'm just fucking smothering the ball. You're here because like you want it to match your spine angle, and you get here. It's back there. I don't know. That's like a concept too. I can't get. .104.22 launch. That's probably that one I just crossed a lot. That one felt good. 15 launch, but this is with my 6-iron now, so the launch should be lower. .116.18 launch. That one's a little bit higher on the launch. .116.16 launch. Dude, why is it when I take such a short backswing, I feel like I hit the ball way better? Maybe I need to just take a shorter backswing. Yeah, I'm hitting these 6-irons 162 into the wind. So probably closer to like 170, which 175, I'll take that. Obviously, could probably get a little bit further deep, but like that's what these swings right here. You know what it is? I feel like my hips can better time that shorter swing. When I get too far back, I don't know, I get like stuck a little bit. Oh, those felt pretty good. Yeah, you know, that's a good point, Don. I'm gonna hit this last ball right here. Call it. Oh, this is probably the broken one I threw out earlier. Yeah, I don't know what to expect from this one.
Family. Yeah, yeah.
That's what
yeah,
it is, man. I think
yeah.
it's
Oh,
just
yeah,
really about
brothers, sisters,
finding that sweet spot. I think I try to swing a
Damn,
very
bro,
technical
look at that
swing,
hair.
but maybe I don't need to have a very technical swing. I just need to have my swing, you know? Yeah, that came out like a knuckleball because it was cracked. That's hilarious. Yeah, that's gonna be the motto here, wrapping up today's golf escapade. That's gonna be the motto. Find your beach, right? Like who says that? Corona? Not Corona. Find your beach. That's gonna be my new. It's gonna be my new slogan. I think that probably for the past few years, I've been stuffing all sorts of swing thoughts into my head. And I'm always trying to swing some like, get out of here, some like super technical or like perfect swing. And I think over the years of me trying to assess my swing, I've over-assessed it and I've overthought it. You know what's hard though is I gotta drill that control of that takeaway. Because I think what starts to happen is I hit a couple like that, but then something goes wrong. I don't know if it's because I get tired. I don't know if it's because I need to get my weight up, lift some more weights. But it's like at some point in the round, I'm going to forget about that sweet spot. And I'm going to take a big backswing. And I'm going to take a big backswing. When I take a big backswing, all of the parts come disconnected. You know what I mean? All of the parts become disconnected once I get into that big backswing. So I got to remember that when things are going a little bit crazy, gotta just take a smooth backswing. Get to that sweet spot. That's gonna drill is like. That's the point next time. The main focus is definitely going to be hitting down on the ball, and I would love to get some more grass so I could frickin' actually try that. It's not the easiest thing for me to find around here. A lot of the ranges are not grass, but yeah. That was good. I like how we ended that there. A couple good swings on there. That gave me a good feel going into my next one. Bugs all over this cart. What happened all of a sudden? All right, boys. Well, hey, I appreciate everybody who was watching our golf escapades today. We're going to head on back to the crib. I'm going to eat some lunch and change up, and then we're going to go live with some games over on Twitch. So, hey, thanks everybody for tuning in today over on YouTube and as well on Twitch here. Let me come over here, give you guys a proper goodbye. It was a great day out here on the links with you guys. Thank you so much for watching the good, the bad, the ugly, and the handsome. You know what I'm saying? Got to give myself a little bit of gas. But yeah, we're going to drive home. We'll freshen up, and we'll be live. I don't have my phone on me. Where is it? I don't. It's in the cart. I don't know what time it is, but I think it's probably around 12. So I should be live by 1 p.m. We'll jump into some games tonight. We'll play some games from like 1 to 6 or something like that, and we'll have a kick-ass rest of this Tuesday. So I'll see everybody soon. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching today's golf escapades, and we'll see you for the next one.